Hello, this is Kara from Kara Tarot with a general reading for Thursday, the 24th of April, 2025. A 3-card reading with the Gustav Dore Great Bible Tarot. I'm going to be using the spread that I developed, the Cozy Kitten Tarot spread. I've already shuffled quite a bit as usual, and I'll just do a couple more. And this is a 3-card spread. They all feel pretty cool today. So the main topic, again, the 5 of Wands again. Look out for this. And snuggle in for this. So the main topic is Jacob fighting God, or Jacob fighting the angel. Struggle is the subtitle on this card. This is the 5 of Wands. As I said before, when I think of the 5 of Wands, I have come to think of it as practice. The Bible verse is Genesis 32, 24 to 30, Jacob wrestling with the angel. As I said, I think of this as practice. I think of it as the preparation that you do for when the real battle comes along, that you are fully prepared. And that's how I think of the 5 of Wands. Some people even think of it as a rough play or some kind of testing, as that would also be appropriate. This. Competition, argument, but mostly, and the new thing that I got from this book about this card that I hadn't thought of, and it fits along with those terms of practice, is readiness. That you need to resist and you need to be ready. This certainly is something that a lot of us feel here in America that we need to be doing right now in general. This is a general reading for one day, and so that may be something that comes up for you more specifically. Notice already initially, these are all minor arcana. So again, this is something that that fits very well with a general reading for one day. The 7 of deniers, as I said before, the deniers are a French coin. It's an archaic French coin. I cannot help in a Bible-related deck to think of it as deniers, but that's not the intention. So this, the 7 of coins, one of my favorite cards, the 7 of coins. This is when you have sown your seeds and you're taking a moment to pause and reflect on how well what you've done has gone. And this is things to look out for, is this position. How well what you've done has gone. Take an overview and kind of see, is it going according to plan, or are there things that you need to adjust to keep it in line with your bigger plans? This particular card is about the Sermon on the Mount. Dore's illustration of the Sermon on the Mount. Matthew 6, verses 28 and 29. This is about the person that sows the seeds, the person that it's also a moment of rest. It's a moment of rest and reflection in the midst of, say, if you're weeding the garden, you need to stop and pause and kind of take stock of how much more there is to do, how far along you've come, all of those things. So those are the things that you want to be noticing today, things to look out for. And now things to snuggle into. This is the King of Denier, the King of Pentacles, King Solomon. So right away, it's a king, and you know it is about complete control and ownership of your material capabilities, of your ability to look long range. The Bible verse in particular here is 2. Solomon receiving the Queen of Sheba. 2 Chronicles 9:1 and 2 Chronicles 10:2. 2 Chronicles chapter 9, verse 1. And when the Queen of Sheba heard of the fame of Solomon, she came to prove Solomon with hard questions at Jerusalem, with a very great company, and camels that bear spices, and gold in abundance, and precious stones. And when she was come to Solomon, she communed with him of all that was in her heart. Chapter 10, verse 2. And it came to pass, when Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, who was in Egypt, whither he had fled from the presence of Solomon the king, heard it, and that Jeroboam returned out of Egypt. This visit from the Queen of Sheba to the King of Solomon was a confirmation from a doubter that he indeed was as great as the rumors has said he was. He was indeed a good manager. He cared for his people. He loved the Lord, and he was blessed by the Lord for it. This card, the King of Denier, the King of Coins, is a symbol of a person who's completely satisfied with his fate, happy, peace-loving, and wise. Someone who manages to collect the treasures that belong to him and of dispensing them for good. It's not just about material treasure, but it is about spiritual wealth and reputation and the glory of your spiritual belief and living your beliefs. A marvelous thing to snuggle into. So we have the main topic is for this day is struggle. The thing to watch out for is to take a step back and see all the aspects of what you have done and what needs to be done. And the thing to snuggle into is your mastery and your security in knowing both your material and your spiritual self. And from the Good Word Scripture cards, because I'm using these alongside this deck this week, Matthew 5, verses 8 through 9. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons of God. A reading for Thursday, April 24th, 2025. May you be blessed in the secure knowledge of the work that you've done and the struggles that you've won. I'm Kara from Kara Tarot. Thank you.